Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magical Arts. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo for September. I like to begin by doing a little blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Grant us thy presence. I call upon our ancestors, spirits and guides. Be with us. Show us your messages. Blessed be. Okay. So as I said, we'll do a reading for Virgo for September. Let's get our cards shuffled and see what messages we can get for Virgo in September. Oops. Try that again. Virgo in September. Virgo in September. Okay. Now I like to lay the cards out and then go through them with you. So the first one we have is the Hanged Man, the Devil, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and Knight of Wands. First off, I see that we've got, I believe there's 3 major arcana, and the major arcana depict the fool's journey along the path. So it's a karmic journey that the fool is on, and these major arcana are steps along that journey. So your first card that came up was a major arcana, the Hanged Man, and this represents the situation you're in or the question you might have in mind. The Hanged Man is all about seeing things from a different perspective. He is hanging upside down, and his eyes are closed, and he's in a meditative pose. It's not as if he's bound up and in any distress, really. He's upside down, chained, though the key to this card is in this hand. He has the key to the lock to that chain, so he can undo those bounds at any time. It's all about seeing things differently than you are now. It's as if you're in a situation where you need to kind of tweak things a little bit, see things a little bit differently. So that's kind of the position you're in now, learning how to see your situation differently than you have been currently. Now, the cross card or the challenge card is the Devil, another major arcana. And this is all about choices and temptations, learning to recognize what's going to serve you, serve your highest self, and what isn't going to serve your highest self. So in this card here, the devil is tempting these 2 people with different things, and it's your choice, it's your choice. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to go toward the higher goal, or stay kind of in your baser chakras, basically. So this is all about making clear decisions for a positive future, something that's going to serve you in the future, and not just kind of a temporary fix. So this is what you are coming across right now. This is your challenge. This is what is going to help you see things differently from this Hangman card. Now you've got the upper and lower cards. To me, they represent energy that is surrounding you at the moment. This upper card is the conscious mind, what you're aware of, and it's the Ace of Cups. Aces are gifts from the universe, and cups represent unconditional love, your emotional life, how you relate to people. And this is a gift you've been given of being able to give love, give affection, give from your authentic emotional self to others, but be able to fill that cup up for yourself as well. So this is a great gift to have. And the fact that it's in this position, you're aware of that. You're aware that you've got this energy right now to be able to shine down on others, because in this position, to me, it shines down like a rainbow and kind of affects all the other cards in this reading, because it's just shining down. It's a gift of love. If it's a gift of love that you've been giving, and you're learning how to negotiate that and bring that into the rest of your conscious life. Now this bottom card, the Seven of Cups, another cup, which is about emotion, about unconditional love. In this one, it's about choices. She's got all of these different choices or ideas, different things she's been thinking about in her mind, and she's trying to pick the right one. And these are emotional choices. These are, what's going to make me feel the best, what's going to make me feel the worst, what's going to help me along the way. And she's been ruminating over this for a period of time, because the shopkeeper here has this look on her face like, just go ahead and pick one. And that's what I see often in this card, is that whatever you pick is meant to show you something. It's meant to guide you on this path. And being in this bottom position, I call this the root, because it is often the root of our soul, of our authentic self. So it may indicate that you are having trouble making decisions right now, and they're very emotionally tied to you. So just be aware that you've got decisions to be made, and you're struggling with that. Now this card over here, the Queen of Cups, another cup. The Queen of Cups represents a person or an energy that can bring unconditional love. She's the great communicator of love and authentic self, your authenticness, and is able to share that with others openly and effectively. She can love openly. You're coming out of this kind of energy. It may be kind of in your realm right now, but it's something that you have been learning in the recent past, and that opening up emotionally is a good thing. It brings you in connection to yourself and those around you. Now this other card on the other side, the Knight of Swords. Swords is about intellect. It's about ideas. All of these birds around him represent different ideas that are taking flight. So this is something you're just coming into right now. And I think it has a lot to do with what you're meditating on with this this hangman and the choices you have to make with this devil card and then this Seven of Cups down here. You've got so many ideas flying around you right now that you want to move forward with something. The Knights are very active, very energetic, and this one in particular is very direct and focused on what he wants. He may not be the it's like there's a hierarchy. The knight is not quite as high up in the chain as the king, so he hasn't had as much experience as the king, but he's getting there, and he is very energetic, very he just wants to get going. He just wants to get going and move forward in this new endeavor that he's focused on, but then he's got all of these other ideas floating around, just like this Seven of Cups. You've got so many ideas floating around that it's hard to focus, but with this Knight, he is able, that sword represents his ability to focus that energy on one thing and move toward that goal. Now you've got another Knight down here, the Knight of Cups. In this position, it kind of represents how you feel about yourself. And again, cups are about emotions and unconditional love, and he's riding above all of that. He's on his broom, riding above the emotional water underneath, and dangerous waters. There's sharks down there, and in some decks, he is like the representation of the seeker of the Holy Grail. He's got the cup in his hand, and he is seeking that which is true and authentic. And the only problem, or the other indication of this card, is that he's got all these bubbles around, and that just a lot like the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. You've got so many different ideas and emotions. This clearly is emotions that are flowing around you right now, that you may not have the clearest idea of where you're going, but you know that this is what you want, this authentic life. That's what you want, and that's what you're feeling about yourself right now. Now this Queen of Wands, I think, no, you've got one other wand. The wands are all about energy and spirituality, passion, creativity. And the Queen of Wands is very, very powerful. She is very strong-willed and is able to defend herself. She's able to take on risks. This dragon back here represents her ability to take on great risks and be able to come out on top. The queen is the like the Queen of Cups, is they're great communicators. They have the ability to communicate their specific lessons to other people. So and in this position, it kind of represents what other people are seeing. They're seeing that you have a lot of energy right now, a lot of strength right now, and that you're taking risks, but you are in control of that. You're very, very in control, very wise in your decision making right now. Now you've got this other one coming up. This is another major arcana, the Chariot. Now this is a crossroad card. I don't see another crossroad card in here. These mean you've got a clear decision to be made. It says this way or that way. And instead of just moving forward, the Chariot is also about that that meditation time, that quiet time before you move forward to assess the situation. So this is all about assessing what decision you want to make. This Devil card is about making a decision, and this is saying the same thing, that either direction it'll take you down a different road, and which one is going to be to your highest good. So that one is coming up. Now the final card here is another knight. You've got 3 knights in this reading, and that means that there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of progressive movement forward. Now the Knight of Wands, wands again are about fire and spirituality, passion, going after what gives you passion, and that's what he's doing. And again, there's a dragon back here, just like with this Queen of Wands. There's a dragon, which represents an element of risk. You're willing to take the risk involved to go after what you want. He's got skills, and again, he's not a master at it yet, a master at his skill level, but he is willing to try, willing to do the work to learn how to do it. So you are, at this point, I want to say you were on a journey needing to make a decision about something. It's an emotional decision. It's an emotional decision that you're having to make. Something is very strongly related to how you feel about things, and how you're giving this opportunity to grab on to that ability to make emotional decisions. With that Ace of Cups, you're going to be able to make that emotional decision, but at the same time you're moving forward. These 3 knights are saying you're moving forward toward a goal. It's not clear at this point what the goal is, because you haven't made the decision yet. You have to clearly make that decision. Now let's look at the bottom card. Often it gives a little more information, and it's another major arcana, the Empress. Now she is fertility. She is the mother goddess, the Mother Earth, and she has the ability to bring abundance, bring about whatever it is you're wanting, whatever it is you're desiring. You are able to do that through the goddess, through the Empress. Now I'm going to shuffle and pull out a couple more cards. It might help us figure out this this emotional decision that you're having to figure out right now, because it's very clear so far that you've got decision issues. You've got a lot of ideas, a lot of feelings flying around you right now, and you've also got some temptations. So let's see what we can find out. We've got the Lovers, 5 of Swords, and 3 of Cups. Now the Lovers card, more than just being about a romantic relationship, it is the art and craft of relationships. It's learning how to work well with others on an intimate basis. So something that's going on here has to do with a relationship with somebody that you were in. And that would obviously tie up to these emotional cards that are coming up, emotional decisions coming up. But at the same time, and maybe this is the other part of this Devil card, the 5 of Swords is about not playing well with others. It's about trying to take advantage of the situation, trying to take advantage of other people. In this card, one person is clearly in charge of all the swords, and she's hurt physically and emotionally, possibly, these other 2 people. Something, and it's swords, so it's all about intellect and thought. Maybe your thoughts have been hurting somebody else, or somebody's thoughts have been hurting you. But clearly there's a situation going on between a couple more people where you're not able to communicate well, and somebody's being taken advantage of. But the now this is the final card to me in this reading, the Three of Cups. Again, you've got cups with the emotional well-being, the emotional authenticity, the unconditional love. The Three of Cups is about celebrating with these three women. You're not getting along well here, but somehow you work it out. You make the right decision. You move toward what is authentic, what is your passion, and then you can celebrate. This is the card about celebration, celebrating that emotional bond you have with other people. So this reading in all just says that you are in the midst of making a decision that depends on going after your passion, going after what is going to bring you further in a positive light, taking the positive road forward, and then learning how to work well with others. These cards are saying, you need to learn how to operate with other people, whether it be on an intimate one-on-one basis or with other people. Learn to get along, learn to work from your heart, from your heart chakra, and then you'll be able to celebrate this connection that you have with them. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.